The storm is a wake-up call for so many towns and villages built right on the water. Climate change is making storms more intense. Those who lost their homes in Port aux Basques will have to start over from scratch. Mike Drolet has been talking to people there. Mike, what have they told you about what they went through?
Donna, we've been here just over 24 hours, yet it's clear to us the people of Port aux Basques are built tough. So many of them worked out on the water and have lived through countless storms, yet we're hearing this a lot. This was the first hurricane where they truly felt scared, and their stories of survival are remarkable. You look like you have a new roof, too.
Yes, I just done a roof about a month ago.
Brian Osmond stared in shock at the debris that was once his home. The house and everything in it now sits next to its foundation. But truth be told, Osmond, known to everyone in Port aux Basques by his nickname Smokey, is lucky to be here at all.
I thought I was gone. When my brother come out, he thought I was gone.
Smokey had just moved his truck to higher ground when the waves hit. He never saw them coming.
I was under the water, I was on the ground, I was crawling, I thought I was gone. Because it was taking me down the Gulf.
He fought for his life and ultimately escaped with cuts and bruises.
I suppose my hands was all beat up, scratching, trying to get out of it.
The residents of this corner of town built their homes to withstand hurricane-force winds. Offshore islands, many believed, would act as natural storm breakers. But Fiona's waves were just too big.
The amount of water that came over that island back there, Channel Head Island, I mean, these might as well have been Lego toys. There was no chance, and nobody anywhere in town has seen anything like that happen before, where the water has crested over that island.
That's the window in the living room, which is probably 23, 25 feet up from the ocean.
Darren Osmond was stuck in Nova Scotia when the storm hit. All he could do was worry about his wife and daughter, and for good reason.
We gotta go.
This video was taken seconds before the waves broke the glass. His family barely made it out. He was stoic, recounting the details of what happened, until he found this old picture.
It's probably 11, 10 years old.
Oh, man. That's your wife? The people of Port aux Basques never believed that this town was waterproof, yet they had faith that with sturdy construction and natural barriers, it was at least weather resistant. Now, they don't even believe that. Donna?
All right, Mike Drolet in Port aux Basques, Newfoundland. The storm downed countless trees when it swept through, and many of those trees took out power lines. Utility crews and Canadian soldiers are now working around the clock to clean up the damage and restore power to thousands of families and businesses. Global's Shalima Maharaj is in Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. Shalima.
Good evening, Donna. Soldiers were out here in Glace Bay helping out with these efforts that are ongoing in the neighborhood. You can see the destruction, the remnants of the storm that just tore right through here. Power lines downed. We've got trees that have been snapped and some that have been entirely uprooted. You can just see all of the roots exposed here by one of them that's been toppled over. Now, we have been seeing them assisting with the cleanup here, trying to get some of the debris off of the road. We know that is a big thing right now. We know the provincial officials have been asking people to stay off the roads if possible, to allow crews the opportunity to get this job done and also to restore power to the many residents who have been left in the dark. Now, we are clearly looking at some of the reinforcements that are continuing to come in. We know that the military is staging at a shopping center that's located a short distance from here, and we understand, we've been told that they are going to be deploying more resources to a number of different communities tomorrow morning. So we're going to be following that. But of course, today we heard more from the Prime Minister about what more to expect in the way of assistance.
The federal government is helping by providing detailed aerial imagery and mapping of damages. We're also deploying military personnel to support local authorities on the ground. And naval vessels and aircraft are also on high readiness to assist if necessary.
Now, of course, crews are continuing to work around the clock to get this job done as fast as they can to restore power. We, of course, are going to continue to follow the developments, including what more comes from the federal government here, potentially. But for now, I'll send it back to you in studio.
All right, Shalima Maharaj in Nova Scotia tonight. Thank you.